Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Youth Academy Chancellor with Beira-Mar. We are looking at Diego Almeida because I've sold him to Academico de Vassal for nothing. Quite literally nothing. He was not good enough for the club anymore and we just didn't need him. He was mostly just a backup goalkeeper at this point, a veteran goalkeeper who's also got a balanced personality. So I thought, you know what? When Academico de Vassal came in for him, I just saw an opportunity to sell him, and I did. So I sold him to the club that's currently top of our division. And given that Saraiva is the other goalkeeper in our squad now, and he's actually improving even without playing. So again, we're very lucky in that regard. We've got a talent that we can do this with. While we've got Almeida, who is probably the better goalkeeper here, I don't think Saraiva is a million miles away from being as good as him, which is a good sign. Also, it doesn't help that he was also 35, so it made sense. And 19 years difference, made sense to get rid of him, really. Then you compare him to Loreo, and then you realize, oh, this is an issue. We might struggle a little bit here. So, yeah, hopefully we can get a good goalkeeper out of this guy. But Saraiva, as a player, we're going to have to work towards in an attempt to make him as good as Loreo, because I am almost certain he's leaving us. He's had a promise that he's waiting for the club to put a £300,000 bid in for him. He is still asking. I've had this for 2 transfer windows now. No one came in for him, and now all of a sudden he's saying, yeah, you know what, I'm willing to give you more time. No, that's the time you give up. That is the time you give up, and then you decide, I'm gonna go and sign a new deal. Because I can't give it a new deal because it's promise and he's not happy at the club anyway. So I am going to have to look at Saraiva as a player that maybe has to take up the place in the first team soon, which is not ideal. But what can you do? Anyway, we've had some games since we last met, so let's go over them. So the first game we had was at home against Espinho, and we took the lead inside 60 minutes of the game. Brian with the ball across, plays it in, Sandova gets there, really good finish with him, 1-0. Unfortunately, we give away a penalty, and Hamir scores it. So Breda gave away the penalty, we conceded it, and we didn't really get anything out of this afterwards. So after the penalty, they just shut up shop and decided, you know what, you can come at us, we'll defend and do well against you. I was not happy, because I knew this was a game we needed to win. And since then, Espin have come on and decided to actually boost their performance up and actually do well in the league. So desperate times calls for this message, it feels like. The next game we had was against Estoril, and I genuinely thought we were about to get a point from this game until this goal happened. Vitinha with the finish, 77 minutes in, 1-0, that's all she wrote. And it was all they needed to win this game, and I was heartbroken because I thought we had a chance to get something out of this, but no, we didn't, and we lose by a goal to 0. Disappointing, even if this team are far and away above us in the league. We actually looked like a team that could fight against them, and generally, if it wasn't for that goal, we might have actually got something out of this, so who knows? Who knows? Our next game was away from home against Luciano La Rosa, and we lost against them in the league not so long before, now in the cup. And Tazera scores that goal to make it 1-0. I hate this guy now. I'm glad he's left them for $1 million, but bloody hell, it's annoying. Correa then finds Oxford, who actually scores the equalising goal, and I thought we had a point to prove, and we can get a point. And that's after Sandova also had a goal ruled out earlier, but then they score this goal. And, oh dear, I'm happy he's left them now, I really am. They got $1 million for that guy, and he's now gone elsewhere. They deserved the win, yes, but I just did not like the fact we lost this game at all. I mean, the fact is that now at Hanover tells me that, yeah, he might have been too good for the division. Oh, I just wish they did it sooner, before, you know, this game happened. So we had a chance to get something out of this game. But no, he scored a brace, and I hate him for it. We then hosted Belenenses and actually got a draw against them. So they were the better team. We were at one point down to 10 men because I made all my substitutes, and Azan got injured. He's kind of out injured for a bit. So you'll see a familiar face in the right back position. But yes, we're down to 10 men and generally thought we were not going to get anything out of this. But no, we managed to survive and we got a point. A very important point, especially. And I'm actually thinking of making a save of Belenenses at some point and do it as a series. Would you guys be interested in that or not? I probably won't do it, but I'm just going to want to hear your thoughts and opinions anyway. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to see it or not. Then we took on Estrella de Amadora, and this was quite frankly the heist of the season. Brian finds Correa. He scores the goal. It was really well worked. But then you realise something. We won the game with the only shot we had on target and on goal. And they had 21 shots. And we had a man sent off for the last 33 minutes, and I resorted to this tactic, which should be a screenshot pop up now, but I resorted to this to survive. And I couldn't believe it. We pulled it off and we somehow survived with that formation. And quite frankly, it's anti-football, I know. It is very much, we are doing everything we can to survive, but we survived and then some. We came in debuts to Rodriguez, the poor bugger. Had to come in for that on his debut. But we managed to hold on and get a 1-0 win. And I could not have been happier. It's ugly, but we literally had to put a heist in just to survive that. Especially after we went down to 10 men. That might be the greatest victory of my career in this game. And that says all. The fact we stole one. Quite literally stole one in that fashion. Unbelievable. We then hosted Academico di Fasao in the last game before we met up. And we lost this game 1-0. So I'm not surprised we lost it. And I'll turn with the finish. I'm just disappointed we lost it. Because this team are top of the table, comfortably. And we had chances. We just didn't take them. And they were the better team by some distance here, unfortunately for us. And we're not winning. We're not winning. So as things stand, we're in a relegation fight. And I knew it was a possibility. I just don't like the fact it's become a possibility and a realistic actual problem. So yeah, Canales just lost to Espinho, who are now 9th place, 8 points to the relegation zone. We need wins and fast. We have struggled this year for victories. The fact that that win we took last time against Estrella is probably the greatest highest I've ever done. And the fact we've beaten Figueres is the only reason we're above them right now. We're only 2 points clear of the relegation playoffs and 4 points clear of the relegation zone. I think desperately we need to win. We've been Benfica's B team before, but that was at home. Doing it away from home, that's a different story altogether. And I am thinking this is going to be a pain. So hopefully we can get something out of this game. If we can't, then at least we've got some good opponents we can take on towards the end of the season. I mean, Espinho, Cova de Pieta, Laceres, Figueres, Marfa, Gondomar, Canales. I'd even say Ferenc and Penafiel are teams we should be beating, even if we lost 5-2 to Penafiel and Ferenc have actually done well against us in the past. But yeah, I look at the fixture list and I think we have a good chance of staying up if we get the points we need. And that's only if. And the reason I am thinking this is going to be one of the many years we're going to struggle is because we're so badly against it in terms of the odds now. 250 to 1. The squad's getting weaker because the talented players are now getting older and older. Mauricio Jr., one of them. I have given him a new contract as well, so that's a thing I've done. I've reduced his wages, so it's been down from 2,200 to 1,700. I know it's stupid money to give to a 33-year-old who probably isn't good enough for the division anymore, but he's important. He's really good. He likes big matches. He's consistent, and he has turned up the goods. Yes, he's not done as well as he has done in recent years, but he's still done good stuff. And I think if we have this kind of talent in our team, he will still produce the goods for us. And yes, he's slowed down in the goals as of recent years, but that's also because we haven't won any penalties as of late. So yeah, we've not really won that many penalties this year. We have not won a penalty this year in 21 matches. One of 4 teams not to have done so. Our opponents, Benfica's B team, are one of them as well. So yes, hopefully we can start winning some penalties and get some goals. I knew there's a reason why we were struggling a bit more than usual with goals, but hey, at least we know why. But yes, we're looking at this, and I'm actually going to look at the team, and I'm going to ask myself one question before I do anything else, before we go into this match. What do the last 5 matches recommend I do? Higher tempo, shoot on sight? No. Also, Beretta could play as a DM, and I might actually try that. I'm going to be honest. I think Beretta the DM might be something I try to get him into the first team as well. 17 years of age, 6'4", yes, but if he's not playing in the defensive role, then maybe playing as a DM could be a good call as well. I think I'm actually going to put Beretta on the bench, on the field as a DM today, and have Paredes on the bench instead, because he can play as a left back as well, so it covers more positions. So this actually is going to be a call I'm going to make. I didn't think I'd be making this, but I'm doing this. It's not ideal that we're doing this. Also, Sandova's got a broken hand, and I've been playing him. Yeah, it's not the smartest move I've ever done, and he can play. He's got some protection on, but yeah, I'm going to play him today, start him today. He hasn't really been playing as much, but this might come back to backfire me on me very, very hard, but I am going to try this because why not? I've got nothing to lose at this point. Why not try something stupid? Wingers, been poor as of late. Kinde getting sent off last time doesn't help. But yeah, hopefully we won't have this issue and that they can improve because we need the wingers to improve them quickly. Also, Brian's playing. Colin Clark is playing as well. He's not amazing, but he actually did okay. He's got 6.6 rating, but he's not been terrible. And he's okay. He's pretty bad. He's pretty bad, but I'm running out of options here. I really am. Also, Gilliam's playing as the right back. He's got 4 tackling now. He's no longer got 3 tackling. I'm happy about it. And he's actually been improving as well. So if he gets the game time and develops, then we've got a 10 on our hands. His physicals have shot up, and I'm happy about this. A lot of his attributes are shooting up, and I really need him to do good stuff here. So let's do this. Okay? I'm getting desperate. I am getting desperate. I'm not afraid to say that. Let's see what we can do. They got a free kick. They're going to take it. And it's hit the bar. Okay. Okay, they got a throw. I'm scared. As Figueres have actually taken the lead, we're going to be below them right now. And we've blocked the shot. Oxford has done well there. And we've encouraged the players too. Hopefully it's going to work for us. And this could go badly. And that's a ball through to DiGello. Oh, he's missed it. We're going to go to balance, I think, as well. Just to lower that a little bit. So we're not completely caught short. But they've had some good chances right now. They're not taking them. We've got a throw. And Casanova's going to do the long one. Sandova gets there first. Akinde! Daniel Akinde scores. We have the lead. I said I would go for anything necessary, anything possible to get through and to survive, and I was not joking a few videos ago. Daniel Akinde gets his second goal. It's actually his first ever league goal, but Sandova gets his head to it. He's the target, and we have the lead. 1-0. They got a throw now. They are going to find Santos. I can't believe he's got that much space, but okay. Santos. And they've hit the post, and Clark gets rid of it. Unbelievable. So as things stand, we're winning 1-0. They've had no shots on target, so we are being very fortunate in that regard. I just took away the thing I needed to show, but yeah. Oxford's got a booking. I had to tell him off for that. But this is good with surviving right now. Clark's got a 6.5. That's not great. But as things stand, we're going up a position. Because Australia loses to Mufra, and I can't believe I'm saying that. And I'm going to pause this quickly and show you the table. So Mufra winning right now against Australia is not good for us, since they'll be in the relegation playoffs, meaning that the relegation playoffs and relegation zone are closer towards us than ever before. But we have a 4-point gap as things stand. We need to hold on to this win, and desperately. It's a ball for us. Manatre for Akinde. And we need to do something. Good ball for the Clark. I should probably tell the wingbacks to not go so high, but they're actually doing a good job here. Brian on the ball. Clark. Sandova's there. Oxford's there. We have a 2-goal lead. I can't believe this. Both the wingers, inside forwards, I told who that needs to improve their form. To you guys, I didn't say anything to them, but they've both got goals today, and it's both been lucky. Sandova involved in both the finishes. So technically, he's got 2 assists, right? 2-0. Unbelievable. I've taken off Sandova because he's done his job. 2 goals, and he's been involved in both of them. And now Pinto's on the pitch. So Akinde on the ball. What can he do? Finds Clark. I think Sandova's still on the pitch, technically. Yeah, he's still on the pitch, technically. He's got a wrist, you can see. You can see, if I was to zoom in, I can't do it right now, but if you could see the coloured wrist on his arm, then you'll see he's actually playing with the protective equipment right now. But Correa finds Julian. And here is Oxford. This has been good. If we get a third, then suddenly it looks a lot more positive and better than have equalised too, which is very useful from our point of view. Here's Clark. Brian. Akinde goes for goal. Oh my God, what a finish. He's offside. He's offside. But what a goal. That was incredible. What an incredible finish. I had a feeling he was off, but... Oh, he's quite a bit off actually, but that's a really good finish. Tell you what, that's unlucky. He's got offside. Okay, I made a change. It might not be my smartest move, but we've made up 3 changes now, and they've had a chance. It's over. But if we hold on, we're good. I tell you what, I wasn't expecting to beat them again, but it feels like Sandova might have been the key for this. It really does. Lorea had a 7.7 as well, so he did really well today. Manatre had a 7.4 before he needed to be coming off for fitness concerns. This has been a very good game. Very good game from our point of view. Oxford... No, Sandova did not get the assist for the second goal, but he was very vital for both goals, I feel. And we did really well today. 2-0 against Benfica's B team. And Muffa did win, so they do close the gap to that position. But we're up a place to 11th. And suddenly, we don't look as dangerous. We're not as close to relegation as we were earlier. So I would take that. I mean, we're only 5 points away from the relegation zone and 4 points away from the relegation playoffs. So it is double that. I'm just concerned that we can't hold on to this sore form forever. I just can't believe we won. Is that bad? I sound so surprised we won. Feren's winning as well means that we don't have to worry about penalty out as much. I've got to say, I was not expecting this. Feren's actually in the second place. So when I was talking about how they could be an easy game, that's a lie now. They're in second place. So that could be a difficult time. Cover Padidi have actually managed to beat S2L as well. How did you beat S2L? Aren't you meant to be rubbish? I can't believe it. Figueroa's also managed to win. So a lot of the teams I was expecting to be beaten actually managed to get victories. Oh, I hate this sometimes. I really do. I am going to end this here though. Do you think we have a chance to stay up, or do you think we'll go down? I'm saving this before I lose the status, but I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. I think with Oxford and Kinde both scoring, that's a sign that we've got two wingers or strikers that will come in and be in the first team in the future, if they're not already in there now. I'm just excited for their futures, I really am. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.